I'm Mark, and you're watching Rebel TV. Today we're going to clear up some of the confusion that you've been having throughout this year so far. Our first story is about schedules. You're still confused? Well, Jose is going to clear that up for you right now.
Here in Travis High School, many changes are occurring. Like many other schools, Travis has started a new A, B, and C day schedule. There are many different opinions about this new schedule and why we have it.
Honestly, I don't know. I just think that they try to help us get more credits and so people can graduate and people won't want to drop out, and so we can have more time to stay in the classroom because we had a shorter time, and now the teachers can teach us more what they want to and what they need to.
With the new schedule, students can earn 8 credits a year instead of 7 credits a year, so gives students opportunities to graduate early.
Of course, the schedule may affect everybody differently, whether it be in a good or bad way.
My schedule is really pretty weird. It affected me because we always had 2 conference periods. They're short, but there was 2 of them. But 3 days a week, I happened to have gotten only the second skinny off.
Even though we are going through a lot of changes, most people want to know what future school years will be like.
It seems like it's going to stay this way if that's high school.
I think next year is going to be even better. I think this year is better than last year. I think next year is even going to be better, and I'm really excited about it. We'll be better at what we do. We'll understand how to work on the block better. Some of the confusion, like remember the first day was confusing for everybody, and that was just because we were learning also.
I think advantages are, I think for science classes, I think for art classes, I think for a lot of classes it can be really cool to have an hour and a half totally with kids. I think it's a great idea, and I think it can be successful. It's just going to take time. Disadvantages, I just think change is hard.
But whatever our schedule, once a rebel, always a rebel.
For Rebel TV, this is Jose signing off.
All of the new changes here at Travis with schedules have prompted questions about our new attendance and tardy policies.
There's no point to it. Like, you miss class, you get 2 absences. Doesn't make sense just because the class is longer or what.
Well, the attendance policy is basically that's a function of what the state says. All students have to come to school 90% of the time in order to get their credits.
So the attendance policy is a state policy, but what about the tardy policy?
The tardy policy is the school's policy. The attendance policy is the state's policy, and therefore it has to be, Austin ISD's policy.
And everyone is clear on the attendance policy and tardy policy, right?
I would hope so.
I don't think so, because out of all the times we changed the schedule, they're as confused as we are.
The new policy is 5 unexcused absences for 90-minute classes and 9 unexcused for skinnies or 45-minute classes.
If you have a skinny, a 45-minute class that meets every day, you can miss that 9 times. No more than 9 times. Block class, you can only miss that 4 times. On the 5th absence, you have to start making up time.
So now that we've cleared up the confusion, make sure you get to class on time. Did y'all know y'all can't bring outside food into campus? How students and faculty feel about the controversial rule. Patrick bringing us a story.
Students are prohibited from bringing food or drinks from off campus. Many students feel that food or no drinks from outside policy is bogus.
I think it's wrong because, seniors go out to eat, and we ain't got time to sit there and eat, so we got to bring the food back. Come, and if the teachers can let you eat it in class, I say you should eat it in class. If they don't, then just wait and hold it.
Others think that it's a way to keep the school clean.
Like food, you should be able to eat and everything, but it's like you gotta have respect for the school and respect for the janitors, cause they're the ones that be picking up and everything.
Still, others object to the high prices of the drinks here on campus versus those in nearby stores.
But I think not bringing food in here is kind of wrong because, we throw our trash away. We pay for it, and once we get in here, we got to throw it away. I think that's wrong.
This is Patrick Thomas reporting to you from Rebel TV. You stay classy, Austin.
Have you tried crossing this road to the store? Have you tried to avoid not being run over by a car? Well, Angela Reyes tells us the history of the missing crosswalk.
Apparently, the need for a crosswalk here on Oldsworth has been around for quite a while.
It took us about 10 years just to get the stoplight here at Schreiber.
Why don't students cross at the light that's at Old Torf and Schreiber?
To go and have to wait for the light over here and don't want to wait. They want to cross a little farther down. And
it is becoming very dangerous for students to attempt to cross the street because of the traffic here on Old Torf.
In the 16 years I've been here, I've seen at least 10 students who actually get smacked. One got hit by a city bus and got knocked about 75 feet down the street.
We recently spoke to school officials and they report that a crosswalk cannot be put here because of the close access to I-35 and because a crosswalk cannot be put where there's not a stoplight. Reporting for Rebel TV, this is Angela. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Rebels, for watching Rebel TV. Hopefully we helped you clear out all that confusion in your head. Stay tuned for our next show.